Hey y'all, it's your girl Ariel and I'm back again with another video. And today's video is actually a requested video. A couple of you guys requested me to show you guys how you can link your pages, okay? So I'm going to be showing you guys that in today's video, and I'm also going to be showing you guys how to link your pages without having that line up under it. Like, y'all, when I was first linking my pages, that line was annoying me so bad. All right, so y'all, I have not had a chance to go get my nails done, so excuse my nails. It is really annoying me right now how bad I need a fill-in, but you know, we gonna do that this weekend. It's just, I just haven't had the time yet. But so I'm gonna be showing you guys with my spreads folder, right? So let me show you guys exactly what I mean. So for instance, in my scrapbook folder, I can click on any of these things on the menu and it'll take me directly to the page. So if I went to book tracker, it'll take me to book tracker. If I go to currently, it'll take me to my currently. So as you can see, there are no lines up under where I have my things linked at. If you are linking your things in Goodnotes, you will find that they have like a link line that shows you that it's a link, and I did not like that. That was very annoying to me, so I got rid of it. So I decided with my spreads folder, I'm actually going to turn this into a templates folder. So I'm going to do that with you guys today so that you guys can see how I do my links. And I'm going to be showing you 2 different ways to do your links, so you could do which one works best for you. Depending on what I'm doing, I do both ways, okay? So first of all, I'm going to change this to templates because this is not going to be my spreads anymore. It is now going to be my templates. Templates. Okay. So now I'm just going to take my pen, because I didn't do this before, but I'm just going to take my pen. I'm going to take a white pen, and I just need to write down what the templates are. So, but I did want to show you guys what templates I made. I think it's only 3. So this is not a template. This is just links that I have made. So I made a link to all of my notes, or my months, sorry. I made a link to all of my months. I made a link to my search button or my contents button, and I made a link to my home button. I did this because as I add templates to my my planner, I can just go ahead and add like this strip down here so the pages can be linked as well. So whenever I get ready to go ahead and link a page, all I have to do is turn my lasso tool on, make sure that all of my tools are turned on, select what I want, and then copy and paste it, and then put it on that page, and that page will automatically be linked. So the first page here is going to be, what am I going to call this, y'all? I'm going to call it my links directory. Let's call it my links directory. So I'm just going to write it right here so I can remember my templates.
Okay, links directory. Then I made a weekly review template. I made this template from the editorial templates from Luxbook, so I will put that here, the weekly review. And then I have a self-care template, and I also made this with the editorial templates. So, yeah, we'll put self-care template. Self-care tip. Alright. And y'all don't know my handwriting, okay? So,
the next thing that I'm going to do is, I'm going to, first of all, lasso this because I don't need this to be that big. I'm going to resize it. Alright. Then I'm going to go ahead and create my text box for it. So this is the first way that you can link stuff. Now, as a reminder, you can only link 1 link per text box, okay? So the way that I'm going to do this, because I want all of my things to be spaced equally, I want it to all be lined up equally, I'm going to do one text box, okay? So I have my font chosen, which is Arboreto, and I have my color chosen. So now I'm going to type my menu. So that's that. And then what I'm going to do is line this up to the left because my menu goes to, I'm sorry, line it up to the right because my menu goes to the right. Okay, so now that I have my menu written out, I'm just going to erase this here. And then the next thing I'm going to do is figure out this spacing, y'all, because this spacing is not right. It's not like my other pages. So I'm going to go to another menu and see, all of the spacing is not the same, and I'm just now realizing it. I don't like that. We got to fix that. So let me see what spacing this is. For this one, it is spaced at 76 points. So so now I'm going to go back to what I was working on, and I'm going to change this one to 76 fonts, 76 font size. I'm sorry, 76 spacing. Okay. 76 spacing, and then for the font size, I'm going to change it to 50, and it really doesn't matter because it's going to get resized anyway. So now I'm just going to resize it to my liking, kind of like I did the other ones. So I'm going to resize it here. All right, and then I'm going to line it up. All right, so now that we have, and then I'm going to kind of open this box up so that self-care template is all on one line, okay? So now that we have our menu here, remember that this is only one text box, right? Because I wanted the spacing, I wanted everything to be the same. Now, you don't have to do it this way. This is how I did my folders. And I'm going to show you another way as well, but this is how I did my folders, okay? So now what you want to do is either take a screenshot of something or a picture of something that your background is going to show up to and your text is going to show up to. So I don't want to do anything white because my text is white, and I don't want to do anything gray because my background is gray, right? And I'm going to zoom in so you guys can see what I'm doing here. Okay. So I'm going to take a sticker. All right. So y'all see this pink right here. And then I'm also going to take a screenshot of something white. So I'm just going to take a screenshot of this and I'm going to copy. Now, I know this is kind of like a lot of steps, but this is what I did because when I tell y'all, y'all not going to be able to see. Y'all not going to be able to see, okay? So I'm going to put this white image over here. But notice I'm only putting it on like a certain part of the text. I'm not going to put it over the whole text. I'm only going to put it over here. And you'll see why in a second, okay? Now, on this pink text over here, I'm going to create 3 text boxes because we have 3 things that we need to link. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to do a text box, and then the color that my text is going to be the background color. So whatever color your background is, that needs to be the color of this text right here, okay? So for me, it is going to be this gray color. And so what I'm going to do to make sure it is the exact same color is I'm going to take my pen drop tool and I'm going to pen drop on that color right there. And then I got my color. Boom. All right. So the next thing I'm going to do is I'm going to create a line using underscores. Okay. And I'm just going to do about the same size as like what the word would be. All right. So that's my first text box. Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to lasso this text box. When you're doing this, make sure your images are turned off. Make sure handwriting is turned off. All you want to be toggled on is text boxes. So now I'm going to take this text box here. I'm going to copy and I'm going to paste it 3 times. So now I have 3 lines. I got 3 text boxes, 3 lines, and I have 3 menu items, right? So the next thing you are going to do is you're going to add your links. So I'm going to take my pen tool and I'm going to write the pages beside the actual menu item. So the links directory is 295. That is too big because it's like all over the place. 295. The weekly review 296. And then the self-care template is 297 because I know it's right after that, okay? So now we are going to start linking our pages. So we're going to click in the text box. Well, first of all, you got to get the right tool. You want to get your lasso tool and you want to click in the text box. You're going to press over and you're going to press add link. This first link is going to be your links. It's going to be my links directory link. So I'm going to link this to page 295. Since linking is like a new tool, all of the pages don't always load. So you have to know your page numbers because you won't always be able to see what page. So there's 295. As you can see, the page didn't show up, but yeah. So now we have the link for that. You see that annoying little line, y'all? Like, I hate that line. All right, so now we're going to link the next one to 296. We're going to add our link, and then we're going to link it to page 296. All right, 296. And then the next one, you also want to make sure your text boxes are singular line. All right, so now we're going to add our link to this one, and we are going to link it to 297. Okay, so now we have our links, okay? We have our links. So now we're going to take our eraser and we're going to erase where we wrote our page numbers at. And then what we're going to do is line the link directly up under the menu item. And the reason why I put this white box here is because once you lasso this and move this, you can't see it no more, because remember we have it the same color as the background, right? So I want to be able to know that my link is up under where I need it to be. So this is going to act as like an underline, but remember it's a whole text box, so it's covering the whole entire menu label, right? So I'm going to move my line up under links directory because this is the right one for this. And as you can see with the white strip, it's lined up directly up under there, okay? So I'm going to do this for all 3. So the next one goes to weekly review. I'm going to line it up under weekly review. And the last one, we have our self-care templates. I'm going to line it up under self-care templates, okay? Now that we have everything lined up, I'm going to remove this image and I'm going to remove this white image. And then I'm going to exit out of my editor, and we have our pages linked. So I can click on my pages now. Weekly review and self-care. Okay? So that is one way that you can link your pages, and you can remove that white line. I mean, that line that's like up under the links. Ugh, so ugly, okay? So the next way that I'm going to show you is by... I'm actually going to show you 3 ways because I'm going to show you how I did my home buttons. So let me create a new... let me add this behind here. All right, so this is how I created my home buttons. So what you're gonna want to do is you're gonna take your lasso tool. You're gonna make sure your images are toggled on. And basically, you're going to lasso your home button. And you're going to take a screenshot of it. So then you're going to copy the screenshot and paste the screenshot. So now I have my home button. And I'm going to crop it so that it is even on all sides. And then I actually want to crop it down to the actual circle as close as I can get it. So we're going to crop it down. And then we're done with that. So I'm going to actually do this big. So now what I'm going to do is I'm going to copy the home button and paste it. So I want 2. So whatever image you're doing, you want 2 of them, okay? So now I'm going to take my text box, and it doesn't matter what color your text box is for this particular thing. And I'm going to do a home. I'm going to do a O. Let's do a O. Let's do an O. And I'm going to make it as big as the images. So I'm going to resize this. Actually, what I'm going to do first is resize my images because they just a little bit too big for me to work with. All right, so now we have our O. And I'm going to have to resize this down some more. Okay. Remember, we want that singular box. We don't want it to have like 2 lines or anything like that. So I'm going to resize it to about right here. Okay. Now I'm going to add my link. And so I'm going to add link. I'm going to do page 6 because that's my home page. And now we have our link added, right? So, and then I'm going to erase this because I didn't mean to do that. Okay. So it is linked. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to move this on top of this home button. And then I'm going to sandwich it with this home button. Just make sure it's covered. And I'm going to bring this to the front because as you can see, our 0 was coming up. So I'm going to arrange, bring to front. And now we have a home button. So what you always want to remember is that whenever you are moving these things, make sure that your images and text boxes and handwriting is on, just in case you do some handwriting or something. Make sure all of it is on, because like if I had created a box with my handwriting tool and linked it, like I need to make sure everything is on. So when I'm moving it, I'm moving everything and not just one piece. Because if my like say for instance, let's just say I didn't have my text boxes on. When I move this, I'm only going to be moving the image and my page is not going to be linked, okay? So I want to make sure I have everything toggled on. And once I have everything toggled on, I can lasso it, I can copy it, and I can move it to any page. So we can move it here. And we have a home button, y'all. So if I click it, it's going to take me home. So that is the second way that you can create a link. So like if you wanted to do a picture. All right. And the last way is going to be with words. So I am going to type out, let's do the month of January. I'm going to type out January. And I'm going to make this bigger so you guys can see. Okay, so that is typed. I'm going to make it black. And then I'm going to lasso this and copy it. And then I'm going to paste it so that we have the same size January, right? So one of these I'm going to add as my link. So I'll link this one, and then we can link it to our January monthly. And I don't even know which page my January monthly is, y'all, because as you can see, they not loading. Okay, it's 16. So I'm going to link it to 16, and I'm going to move it down. All right, so now you can see better that little line that it creates when you link something. You see how that's black? We don't like that. So whichever one you link is the one you're going to change to the color of the background, okay? And I'm gonna put a pink screen, a pink background behind this so y'all can see what I'm doing again. And I'm gonna send it to the back. Let me arrange, send to back. Okay. What you're going to do is the one that you have linked, you're going to change it to the background color. So my background is white, so I'm going to change it to white. And I'm going to line these up. I'm going to line this white one up on top of the black one as close as I can get it. So that's dang near perfect to me. And then what I'm going to do is, while it is still lasso, like, do not remove the lasso. This is what you got to do. Or you could do it before you line it up. It doesn't matter, because if you did it before you line it up, I mean, it's really not gonna matter. But once you place it, it's placed. Okay, so what you're gonna do is you're going to arrange it and you're going to send to back. Now, the only thing about that is if you have a picture down like I do, it's going to send it to the back of the picture. But as you can see, I still was able to pick it up. Now, what I'm going to do is arrange it right on top of this. Just like that. And I'm going to let it go. And I'm going to remove the picture. And now we have a January link, y'all. Just like that, and we don't have that ugly line. So what I'm gonna do is copy it. I can paste this to any page. Okay, you guys, so now we are able to use this link in anything with a white background. Now, if your background is not white, it is going to show. But all you have to do is do the same process over and switch the background out with whatever background color yours is. So I'm going to copy this, and I'm just going to show you guys really quickly how it works. I'm going to paste it here. And now we are linked to January, y'all. See? All right, y'all. I hope that helped you guys to link your pages. Now you can do your links without those ugly lines at the bottom. If you guys want or need any more tutorials, please let me know in the comment section, and I got y'all. But yeah, I hope this helped you guys. It definitely, I had to figure this out on my own. But I will say that the image portion of it, like as far as creating the homepage, I got that from Kristen, but there was no video on how to remove that ugly line from your links. So I hope this helps you guys, and I will see you guys in my next video. Bye, y'all.